to defend freedom and democracy. And we believe there is a connection here because this site helped provide or create a team that invented radar for the Navy. The developers of Army radar was here during World War II. And together, these teams worked to protect our airmen on their missions. And it is our belief that possibly yourself and many of those who survived the horrific challenges of that war are here today to have proud daughters, proud grandson, because of the work done here. Pardon me for getting a little choked up. Thanks.
Fred, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, as noted in our program, we do have a keynote speaker, and I'd like to introduce that speaker to you now. Our keynote speaker today is Colonel William Peace. Colonel Peace has been a member of the New Jersey Army National Guard for over 30 years and is a veteran of 2 wars. He's commanded units at all levels, and his military decorations include the Bronze Star, several meritorious merit badges, and the Combat Action Badge, plus an Air Assault Badge. Colonel Peace is a 21-year veteran of the Freehold Township Police Department and is currently assigned to the Patrol Division. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel William Peace.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests. Thank you very much for being here. Sheriff Golden, good to see you here. To the cadets of Mass, go Army, beat Navy, ho. I gave it a shot. What can I say? To Joe especially, I got a chance to chat with him and some of his family members earlier. It's always great to talk to somebody that's been in a combat zone, that's been in a war. It's amazing to talk to somebody that's been in a bomber as a gunner, that did 35 missions. They said back in the day, back during the 40s, that 25 missions was a statistical impossibility. A statistical impossibility. 25 was supposed to be the golden number that after bomber crews had done 25 missions, they could get to rotate home, do some war bond tours, those kinds of things. But to go 35 missions is just amazing, and we're glad to have him here. I know you all are glad to have him here. I'm glad for his family and his friends that were able to come out today. Thanks for being here. So on behalf of Brigadier General Mike Kniff, the Adjutant General of the great state of New Jersey, and the 8,500 soldiers and airmen of the New Jersey National Guard, and on behalf of the 413,000 veterans that call New Jersey their home, it's my honor today to celebrate Joe. It is my honor. Throughout our great history, our military and its service members have risen to our nation's call. Collectively, they set aside their personal interests. These courageous Americans displayed immeasurable devotion to preserving our freedom and our way of life. They did not serve for personal gain. Nobody here thinks that Joe did it out of personal benefit, right? It wasn't for him, it was for all of us. They heard the call of duty and they answered that call. I am overwhelmed to be in his presence today. I look up to people like him. It's just great to be here. He was in, again, the Army Air Corps. I'm always happy to say Army Air Corps rather than Air Force. Again, it's a little service pride. I enjoyed the song earlier from the Army Air Corps. It was very good. My Air Force brethren would not be happy with me. Just a little bit. I was told that, Joe, you served on the Liberator, the B-24? Yeah. The B-24 was an amazing aircraft in and of itself. It was designed by Consolidated Aircraft Company of San Diego, California. It had been produced since 1938, before America was even in the war, and it was usually given or sold to our allies that were fighting at that time in Europe. Around 1943, Ford Motor Company at its Willow Run facility in Michigan was the top producer of the B-24 Liberator. It was American ingenuity, American manpower, and woman power. If you remember, Rosie the Riveter had a lot to do with production at that time. We were the greatest power in the world because of our production capability. They were cranking out one B-24 Liberator, which is a huge bomber, every hour, one every hour. That is what helped us to win the war. They often flew without escorts. over enemy territory. They would utilize weapons like the Browning machine gun that's still in service today. We still use that in the battlefields of Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, all those other places. The same machine gun that Joe might have fired out of the side of that waist gun of that bomber is still in service today. Again, American ingenuity. It's amazing. We talked already about 25 missions was the golden place to get to. Not a lot of people got there. Joe got to 35. God bless. God bless. During World War II, the state of New Jersey indisputably contributed to the success of the conflict by providing not only war material, but also manpower. There are more than half a million New Jersey citizens enlisted into military service. 13,000 of them made the ultimate sacrifice and are not here today.